I didn't get my water.
Na, 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 na. And then I hit the thing where I go like this, and it's us. I'm gonna go out of studio mode because I hate studio mode. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Dying of Exposure.
The chicken dance is universal.
It is.
Yeah, welcome back to Dying of Exposure. Cosmos Candela and my kooky castronauts. Kooky cosmonauts.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
Who?
Whoa.
Who did you get us talking to?
That was a very
Interesting.
unique way to pronounce that word.
Very nice pun. I
pronounced that right. Eunuch. Is that how you pronounce that?
Eunuch way. Castronauts. An interesting portmanteau. It's the future that leftists crave. Nonetheless, how are you doing, Kooky cosmonauts?
I need to take a fucking nap.
I'm still standing, but not for lack of trying.
No, for lack of trying. Perfect. We are without our breath of fresh air, unless he's pissed. Then he's not so fresh. He's very angry. He's fiery. Sulfur, bitterness, rage. One of our players just got their mermaid certification and is busy traveling abroad because you can't get that locally. You got to go to a special location. So we will not have Izzy with us, but we have the rest of the crew. Now let's talk about a little recap of last session. Last session, mostly at the station, found our absent player's character Izzy interviewing his father very aggressively in a very surprising moment that you can go watch right now on YouTube. Not like right now. If you're in the stream, you should watch the stream. But
yes,
please.
But you can go watch the VOD on YouTube. But a very passionate, very tense conversation, interview, threat between father and son, or should I say son and father, that left with cold shoulders and stiff necks and backs, and unyielding stubbornness on the part of the father, and frustration on the part of the son. At the same time, Eddie, shortly before then, and then joining the rest of the group on their way to the station house, Eddie managed to get themselves a new premium set of spectacles in order to be their primary communication and interface device, and got a little message from their little mysterious buddy, to remind them that they're in a station thing and they could possibly do a little bid for Tommy Two Shoes. The party, for the most part, just sort of had to react. The rest, for the once they got to the station, to kind of the tension and get caught up on like what the hell was even going on, because some of them had no idea that Izzy's house was even under threat. Because that's how things work in TTRPGs when the group splits up and doesn't have like a beat where it's like, and I download everything to the group. After
sometimes shit keeps hitting the walls and you just keep running.
After a bit of conversation, hearing some things, Kilo and Terry go to try to further explore what's going on with Izzy's father and why he's being as stubborn, and what's, you know, what was underneath this money issues. And after some excellent rolls and brilliant one-liners from Terry, it turns out that the person to blame for accruing the debts, for causing all of this, is not Izzy's father, but in fact his mom, and his father is covering for her. Gasp.
Drama.
We left off with his mom exiting the station house, being escorted by Agent Phil Landry into a mobile pod, like an automated mobile pod, to be taken home, and going on to a text chat thread on their smart device with a mysterious person, with a mysterious contact after scrolling past Tommy Two Shoes, to express that they have money and they want to get back into the game, being a little bit more gambling. So they had not hit rock bottom. But we return back to the station house. Phil Landry, or Kilo and Terry are inside the interrogation room with Izzy's father, having just heard his confession of the full situation, the reason he lost his job, the reason that everything was happening the way that it was is because his mother has a or his wife has a gambling addiction, Izzy's mom, and he is covering for them. They had a gambling addiction, were clean and sober for years and years and years, most of Izzy's childhood and young adulthood, and have slipped back into it. And Izzy's father has not been has not been willing to express the need for help with that, and been under the belief that he can solve this problem on his own, and has gotten himself in a little bit of financial trouble trying to do jobs and work, or mortal trouble more, to help pay off his wife's debts. Kilo, Terry, you're watching a man fully reveal the most vulnerable thing about him that he's ever probably revealed to anybody. Feelings, thoughts? How are Kilo and Terry doing?
Kilo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was not, in fact, daddy issues. It was mommy issues. God.
Yeah,
Those are much rarer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, daddy issues are more common. I don't know how to act.
You don't
in
know
this
how to
case. Yeah. If it was daddy issues, I would. Because don't we all?
Then you would know
mommy
what
issues.
to do. If it was daddy issues, you'd know what to do. Why would you know what to do if it were daddy issues?
Because we all have daddy issues.
Do we? Do you?
No, I don't.
You just said we all do.
Yeah.
Do you?
But not us. Right? Okay.
I need while we're in this moment, Terry, give me a let's do a focus roll.
Okay. What?
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Okay, focus. And I can use my one guided, right?
Because in character, I don't know anything about Terry's upbringing, correct?
Yeah, and we're about to find out how much Terry knows about Terry's upbringing.
4.
Right.
4.
Oh my God.
Okay. Terry, I think with a 4, you're confident that you couldn't have daddy issues because you don't remember who your father is because it's been so long. That's hundreds of years ago, and you don't have recall for that. And, there might have been a brief moment of sadness, but with a 4, the apparatus in your brain does a good job of being like, let's not think about that, and just kind of releases a handful of concoctions into your brain to just move it away from that, to keep you emotionally stabilized. Okay, back to Kilo and Terry, and Izzy's dad is just sort of like half paying attention, half staring into the middle distance as he's kind of sat back, like slumped back in the chair at on his side of the interrogation table, and so he's not really catching the mommy issues, daddy issues portion of the conversation.
Kilo, if there's one thing I know about parents is that money solves everything. So. Should we help them with my money, and then you can do the psychological part or whatever?
Before we throw money at it, I think we should. Mr. Gutenuff just shared quite a bit with us. I think we should go talk to him before we start throwing money at it. Though it is kind, I will say. But we should talk to him.
Okay.
Mr. Gutenuff?
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet that you do not want this information conveyed to your son.
I mean, no, I'd prefer it not to be.
Not to.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not at the point where he needs to know yet.
Yet. Okay. If there's a way for us to solve this problem privately without him knowing, would you prefer that?
I mean, yeah. I can deal with Izzy not looking kindly at me. I don't know if I could see him not look at the way he looks at his mom, or see that dynamic change. I don't know if I could tolerate that. So I'm fine carrying this.
Would a hug help?
From
who, Terry? From you?
You said to not throw money. I'm trying to give
I'm just
something else.
I was just looking for.
You know what? Give me a sway roll, Terry.
Okay. It's a 6 on my. I'm using the guided dice every single time. Should I do that?
I mean, you can. You are maxed out in drives and cunning right now.
Oh, so it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
6.
So 6, perfect. So he goes, you know what? Yeah. What did you say your name was, Mr. Bite? Mr. Terry Bite? Yeah. Yeah, I'd love it. I could use a hug. And he gets up. He gets up and he just goes to hug you in like a very kind of like friendly, affable thing.
I think I'm very bad at it.
Still sweaty from his interrogation with Phil Landry.
Yeah, he's a little. I mean, he's dried out mostly because he's got scales, so he doesn't sweat for long. But
I make it like unnecessarily awkward.
Well, what's weird, Terry, is
like the taps on the back, but they're like too slow and too soft to be like good.
What's weird, Terry, is now I need you to give me. How am I going to do this? I'm gonna say this is a. You can either roll this as a hide or a control.
Hide or control?
Yeah, these are very different rolls.
Hide.
Yeah.
It's a 3.
Terry, when Mr. Gutenuff hugs you, you don't remember what a paternal hug feels like, but you must imagine this is it. This man, imagine a person that's trained on half a dozen children that genuinely enjoy spending time with them, and how good that you know, like normal, friendly, affectionate kind of man. Imagine how good he is at hugging people that aren't very effective at hugging. That's this man. Like, imagine what Izzy will be if he settles down ever and like brings his energy to bear. Just nothing but like warmth. And so the hug was for him from your initial offer, because that's what you thought you had to do, and it makes you feel better. And everything.
There.
He claps you on the shoulder, and he doesn't say it, but you literally hear the phrase in your head. It'll be okay, young man. And
I boats away.
Yeah, you're like, ah!
I don't have that issue.
But he goes back to Kilo. He looks back at Kilo, and he's like, he looks back at Kilo. He immediately reads the situation, and he just goes for a handshake. And he puts the hand on top of your hand, like rests it on top of your hand that's shaking his hand. And he goes, I appreciate that you care enough about my son that you wanted to clear this up to make sure that things were going to, like, make sure things were level. And I appreciate you considering my perspective in this a little bit.
Of course. We'll see what we can do about all this.
All right, well.
And I know Izzy's mad right now, and I know you don't hold it against him, but we'll try to sing, your praises a little bit.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Izzy's mad, but once I come up with how to explain this in a way that once I have some time with this, I will apologize and explain it and everything in a way that does that. And I am truly sorry that he found out, got this close to it. I was hoping he wouldn't get this close. And thank you both again for taking care of the situation financially.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, it would have also broken my heart to see him play. What's the name of the sport he hates?
Aquaball.
Aquapool.
Aquapool.
It would have broken my heart to see him play Aquapool.
He really hates Aquapool.
It was my fault a little bit, and then everyone's fault a little bit. You know, when you get told that you have to be something for so long that's the last thing you want to be?
Yeah.
That's what happened for him all through childhood. And at first, he loved it because he was good at it, and every kid loves being good at something and being arguably maybe the best at something. But we got too caught up in it. I should have caught it sooner. And it felt less like a choice and activity that he enjoyed and a passion, and more like the thing that was the only thing he could ever do. And so, of course, a little bit of me there, he was like, once he got to a position where he could, he's like, absolutely not. This is the last thing I'm going to do. And seeing him do that would have been terrible.
Well, he doesn't have to do it.
Yep.
And honestly, is Aquapool really is it an exciting sport? I don't think I've ever caught a game, to be honest.
I like it's good at, it takes a fair amount of athleticism, and it can get pretty physical depending on the team and kind of their play style, but like it's not dangerous or anything like that. It's just, it's a sport like any other, which is what makes it a little frustrating for some people that don't understand. That it's like you literally
out of character. At some point, I will be pulling the rules of this game from you, just because we've talked about Aquapool for however many episodes. We're gonna have to go see a game at some point. We're gonna have to.
That's fine. We can do Aquapool.
Yeah.
I can do Aquapool rules. I know what the game is. And so
you do. We have to.
I have a rule set for it.
Oh my gosh!
I literally have dice rolls and like a system for it. If people wanted to play, if ever the scenario came up where for some reason your group to solve a crime or a mystery has to be Aquapool team, there's positions and everything.
Oh my
God. Mascot.
Oh my God! I'm so excited.
Oh, we're gonna fuck that up so badly.
We're just gonna it. We're gonna cut away from that.
There's no way we're not gonna fuck that up.
Back into Nim and Eddie and Izzy.
Right.
Izzy is mostly drinking his protein. He's stewing a little bit. He realizes that it's probably best that he get home to his siblings, connect back up with his mom, and so he, in his energetic and frenetic way, says something along the lines of, "Thank you for coming. I appreciate you all coming there. I'll catch up with you later. I gotta get home. I gotta talk with the family. I'm not gonna talk to them about this, but like make sure everything's okay. Make sure mom's okay, and then I'll figure out what's gonna happen with this. We'll see how much Dad decides how long he decides he needs to be detained." And he goes, normal meeting hours at the blimp tomorrow?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And he goes out and he goes out and you can literally hear him on his device ordering Quasi Quasar's pizza to his house to meet him when they're there. So Nim, Eddie, you are ostensibly alone. I mean, Agent Phil Andrews about in this like security intake station here at the borders of Velis in one of their many shipyard docks.
Right. You know, it's kind of moments like this when we end up in places like this that really kind of hit home how weird our lives have gotten.
Oh, I thought your sentence was going to end there. It hit home, and I'm like, wow, I had a completely different notion of where you came from.
Yeah. Very different. Very different. Like a couple of weeks ago, none of this would have been in my head at all. It used to be so straight-laced. But you know, this'll be fine.
Yeah, no, it's this is nothing. I've been in way weirder spots than this.
No, yeah, you've handled this all pretty well in stride. How do you do it?
Nihilism and drugs.
Okay.
Work.
My initial corporate answer was to be like, I'll take that into consideration, but those answers I cannot take into consideration.
At the mention of the word drugs, like a cartoon animal sniffing a sandwich from a distance, Philandry peeks her head into the conference room. Hey guys, y'all doing okay in here?
Yeah, doing great.
You just gonna hang out? Everything I saw Izzy headed out. I don't know. You want to go interrogate some randos? Like, what are we doing?
Wait, Izzy left already? Where'd he go?
What is wrong with this?
And Izzy, like when he stepped out of the conference room to call and check in with his family, what he apparently meant was that he was just going to go to his house, and so he just left, and so he Irish exited, if you will.
What the fuck?
Some people just occasionally forget the classical goodbyes and letting you know. But yeah, he headed out, which makes sense. Like, obviously, family trauma, right? Probably wants to be alone with that a little bit.
Yep.
But yeah, so what are we doing?
Do you remember when we thought Philandry was cool, and now
you thought Philandry was going to be cool?
It's giving Mark.
In the beginning,
was going to be chill.
When we met them in the beginning.
Can you stop smiling like that? It's so
No. You know what? It is the thought that crossed my mind, and just with the face that Steve is giving me for Philandry, I'm going to double down on the swans and just kind of look around and just be like, drugs.
In a station house? Absolutely. Yes. They close the door. And they're like, okay, so I have some various pills, of course, and a handful of powders. What do you got? And they open up like their jacket and they have like a nice little silver carrying case.
Let's see. I've got a open up. I think the way it's gonna happen is like I'm actually running a little light right now. And he'll pull out a bag of calling it weed is gonna be too easy. We need to this is science fiction, we're gonna lean into it. It is a my brain just went in the weirdest direction for coming up with it's actually spiders.
Okay.
Spiders.
Yeah, it's like so
fantasy spiders.
It's you do kind of have to like coax them into a thing to smoke them.
Oh, they're alive?
Yeah. But it is a smokable. It is and it is smoked very much the same way as marijuana. It's probably easiest done in with a joint of some kind, because you sort of trap them in the paper. But if you can get them into
so dark.
I don't smoke weed personally, so I don't know the terminology
into the bowl container, if you will.
Yes, the bowl. That's the word. That's what I was trying to think of. Like trying to get them in there. You can kind of pack them in there, but like if they die, they lose their potency very quickly. So you kind of have to pack them in and light them really quick. But I'll say I have.
Oh my lord!
They're bugs. They're too dumb to know they're dead.
Yeah.
That's so mean.
It's also true though.
But so I will take. You know what it's going to be? I'm going to take out sort of like a little plastic container that has the spiders sort of crawling around in them. I got some spiders. And as I take the thing out, my the vape that I use to smoke glass falls out.
And Philandry's glances at that, doesn't comment on anything, goes back to the spiders and is like, I'll let's roll up a couple of lobster rolls. And and so because you cook them while they're alive for maximum flavor effect.
Lobster roll.
Yeah, it's truly vicious. So
you broke them.
I knew that Will specifically, as a Boston, as a Massachusetts native, would love the comparison. The moment you said spiders, I'm like, the moment you said roll it up and do a joint, I was like a lobster roll. Anyway, so Phil goes, all right,
so
and glances over at him. You, number one. Phil looks over at Eddie and it's like, number one, impressed. Number two, isn't it wild that Bayer released these as a standard cure-all, as just a species in the station, and then there became a whole infestation problem. Eventually they were banned because all they can do is breed and die. And so they serve no other purpose. And so it's wild.
Well, I mean, that's it. It wasn't. I think it was. Someone tried to get rid of them with fire once, and then just hotboxed themselves.
Isn't that how it is? Isn't that how it always happens?
Yep.
And so Phil and Eddie are going to smoke some lobster rolls. What is Nim gonna do?
Nim's gonna be completely confused. Has certainly not seen any of this herself to the same degree.
No, because
she went to college and there was college people doing stuff.
Yeah. Regular marijuana is just a kind of thing you can smoke on the station.
Oh yeah, 100%.
No, yeah. But what I'm saying is she knows about the same amount of smoking marijuana as I would understand about smoking marijuana, which is negative.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I probably have negative numbers of understanding of it just because I've never been interested. Period.
Mm-hmm.
So she's just kind of confusedly watching this. Is that a bug? Oh. Okay, I guess.
I like to think that Kilo, not being in the same room, has somehow developed a sense for Nim's distress and knows that Nim is distressed somewhere.
Yeah.
And is concerned.
I think her brain is going towards trying to figure out some stuff for research. So just kind of watching this no, I need to be aware. I want to figure things out, actually.
That's
you
fair.
be fully aware. Thank you.
I mean,
you'll be aware. It's just it kind of.
Oh, you'll be aware.
It can be a little distracting, but
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm good.
After rolling them up, which you see tends to be like a little hand of herding cats almost, where it's just they try to get out of the little paper area and then
does not know how to handle herself.
And everything. She Phil just takes a deep inhale. And looks over at Nim and Eddie. So, what are you all working on? What's the what's the old what's the old pod up to? We don't really share that much information as like reporting and everything like that. What you looking into these days?
I got something from message about friggin' oh my god, brain farts.
Same places?
No, about someone like it was a terrorism thing.
Oh yeah, that's Izzy's. So that was Mark, and Mark set Izzy's parents up to be on the terrorist watch list for Velis, so that they couldn't leave on a cruise, and that's how they
Which
got
is why
here.
we're here.
And that's why.
So why did they set him up to what? Like, are they actually or?
Oh no. Izzy's parents are, I mean, pretty normal.
So why?
Because Izzy was furious about the whole leasing, the whole money not being paid for the house that his family lives in and everything.
Wait, did Izzy set them up as terrorists?
What?
Did Izzy set them up as terrorists?
Technically, he's the one who asked Mark to help, and this is how Mark helped.
Kill that guy.
If you need a sledgehammer, Mark is able to wield a sledgehammer.
Fucking Mark.
Yeah. He's an interesting guy.
Head full of rocks.
Head full of rocks, indeed. He's an interesting guy, though. He's been an intern for several years. And one day, maybe we'll let him be an agent. It's funnier if he's not, though.
Okay. So parents officially are not actually terrorists.
No, not in any
that's the whole situation.
Any real way, no.
Okay. So we can think about things like the sewers and what's down there. And
what's in the sewers?
Who have teeth. And people with the bad teeth and the blood and the attacking
the
small
smilers.
cat ladies.
Yeah.
And like, have we ever heard of smilers?
The bad teeth and the blood.
Bad teeth and blood.
Teeth and the blood
What's in the sewers? I mean, I know we saw the things in the ventilation ducts, but I mean,
I was thinking ventilation.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What's in the ventilation
I'm just saying
ducts?
they looked like something that crawled out of a sewer. They didn't look like anything that should exist.
Oh,
the way that they are, that didn't look natural.
sorry. No, it's it's like a cyber mushroom zombie.
A what now?
A cybernetic fungoid zombie. Not just many. A swarm. Living in a fucking duct. They almost got him, except he I don't know. They almost got him, except they didn't. Barely got out.
Fuck.
You made eye contact with him for too fucking long, and then he somehow got out.
I was able to give it my glasses. Not these ones. Obviously, these ones are new, but no, they wanted my glasses, so I gave them to them, and we ran.
Well, glad you guys survived. Did you say cybernetic fungal zombies? Something like that, like mushroom zombies?
Yeah.
Holy God. That's in the vents.
Mix it all together, and you got the worst of all worlds.
Yep.
No.
Wow, that's good. I never cleaned my air filters at my place then, because I run into one of those.
That might be the problem.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm contributing.
Maybe are you putting mushrooms or circuits or people in your air vents?
Not in the current place. No, I think I'm good.
That's
good. I think I'm just
all right. Cool.
I think I'm good.
Cute.
Okay, so there's some sort of things in the vents. Izzy's parents aren't really terrorists.
And then there's smilers. Have you ever had a call about them before? What the fuck? They were all all in the karaoke place. Whatever happened to them?
With the tongues, right? Like where they're like, and then they're chewing up their own tongues.
Mouths are just so fucking wide.
Yeah. Terrifying.
And their fingers are wrong and everything's wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, I've run into a couple at the wrong place, wrong time sort of situation, but impressed that you guys kind of early on hit up Smiler activity. They're a nuisance. They're a menace.
Oh, we did not hit that. That was not a conscious decision. That was us like wrong place, wrong time.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah. Well, impressed that everyone seems to be fine. Like, you all
How
seem
long
to
have
be
they
good.
been around? What causes them?
I
Where
don't.
do they come from?
Never been part of my mission
Do we
specs,
have-
so I don't know.
Wait. Figuring out the source of these things has never been part of your mission specs?
Nope.
Whose mission specs is it?
Well, you know, we get
because that feels kind of important.
I mean,
they actively mugged and murdered people in a fucking karaoke bar. That's public shit.
Different groups focus on different things. I deal a lot with people that might do grander harm to the station in general, from like a machinations malicious, like I pull the strings puppet master kind of people, and I make sure that those people either go away physically or spiritually into the ether, and that's my kind of organization's kind of focus. But you know, we all get to pick our thing, and we are the head of our group is very political. He's political animal, you could say. Political animal. We're not like you guys. Have you picked a leader yet? Is it Nim? Is Nim your leader? It seems like it should be Nim, right?
I don't know.
I don't feel like I should be a leader. I'm more of a assistant. I'm more assistant coded.
I honestly, I kind of thought our leader was Terry.
I mean, that would make sense. He's got all that money and influence.
I love Terry. That seems like a poor decision.
He's been around for a long time.
Doesn't a leader need to make decisions for themselves and for the people around them? Isn't that a thing that a leader needs to do?
Does Terry not make decisions for him? Do you have hot goss on Terry Bite? Famous influencer Terry Bite? Is there something I should know about Terry
Bite?
Yeah.
They have a manager.
Is a celebrity.
It's the managers do shit for the celebrities. That's how it works.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess Alexander would have been
Love Terry, but
you guys' like head agent, but he's been real weird since he got back. Like he's been real gun shy on like stepping back into the role. And so
weird how?
Like, you know, being like, you know, I hit him up to go to once I found out you guys had rescued him, I like messaged him, was like, glad you're alive, buddy, you know. And you know, I hit him up to grab like coffee or, you know, go bowling or something like that, you know, just hang out as we've done in the past. And he's been not so much dodging me as just expressing very openly that he's not comfortable yet moving through the world and he doesn't feel safe, which is wild because he was never safe. So I don't know why he ever felt it, but
none of us are ever safe.
I see the training I see the experiences of the new job are working on you, Nim. That's excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting a nice deep set concept of paranoia, and I don't want my loved ones anywhere near it, but that's not my decision. Gotta fix some of it.
With that comment, Eddie is gonna look over at Nim and just sort of offer the joint, like the offer is on the table.
Does it taste bad?
I mean, it tastes like burnt spiders.
It does. It doesn't taste good. I mean, it's an acquired taste.
It does smell a little bit like burnt, a little bit like somewhere between burnt plastic and burnt hair.
Oh Lord.
And if you're sitting in the same room as it's as you're sort of like smelling it, it's like it starts to, because Eddie described it as feeling like it tickles. It does like sort of tickle the inside of your nose a little bit, almost like you know how sometimes when you drink a soda too fast and the bubbles go up your nose. Imagine that in reverse.
Oh. Oh. It's so unpleasant. That's so painfully unpleasant.
Yep. I mean, especially
I've had Sprite come out the wrong way too many times to not be like, oh, trauma.
Okay. Well, maybe you'll pick a leader. Maybe it'll be Terry. Maybe it'll be Nim. Maybe it'll be you, Eddie. You're too smart to be the leader, Eddie. You're too smart to be the leader.
Most of this laughter is from the spiders, but no, that was a fucking good one, dude.
Yeah. All right. Well, now that I'm baked, I'm gonna go pick a random corporate executive and get him hauled in for, I don't know, kidnapping or something. I'm gonna go have a little fun.
That sounds awesome. Fucking enjoy.
You kids have fun, and they're like, thanks for the spiders. And then then Philandry does something that you don't do with this, which is Philandry then it's like still a little lit, just sticks out her tongue, puts out the joint on her tongue like a cowboy putting out a hand-rolled cigarette, and then just pops it into her mouth and swallows the rest of it.
Oh, fuck.
And it's just like
that's whack. That's actually whack.
Yeah.
Damn, she's fucking hardcore.
Yeah, she straightens herself out a little bit, pulls out a little like aerosol can, sprays herself down with what is definitely whatever Velus's version is of Axe body spray. And
some variation. Hatchet body spray.
Yeah, hatchet body spray. There you go. That's the new term for Axe body spray in Velus.
No, they call it Vibe.
They call it Vibe
for Vibro Axe.
Vibro Axe. So it's hatchet body spray. The scent is Vibe, and the logo on it is a little like icon of like a clown with a hatchet on it, but none of you recognize what that's from.
Right.
The legacy of ICP exists. Whoop, whoop. So Phil leaves out
delightful.
Kilo and Terry. Is there anything further that you guys need to know from Papa Gutenuff?
I mean, not that I can think of, because he pretty much gave us the whole story. Once he started spilling the beans.
The beans were all over the floor.
Yeah, the beans were all over the floor.
Lobster roll is
a full English breakfast of beans.
Because we even asked him, when he was still trying to keep up the charade of him being the gambler. We even asked him, like, where do you gamble? Like, trying to ask for connections, and he didn't have that either.
Yeah,
so
and he if you ask him if he has anyone that's contacted him or anything, it is apparent that he is confident that they will contact him again to, pay more money or do a favor or what have you. But he doesn't like have information on that. It's not like they gave him a burner phone or anything like that. They just find him where he is. And he is open about that. Like, he's like, they find me. So you do know that, like, he doesn't really have any good follow-up information on how to investigate who kind of owns their debts. But he is pretty sure that somebody owns their debts now.
I think I do give him my contact information before leaving. Now if they call you again and you want us to intervene in any way or to help in any way, you call us, all right?
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Are you guys some sort of like, how did my son get access to this? Who is that agent? And who is that agent that was harassing me earlier? And like, I'm glad.
I feel I've already only the tip of the iceberg on that one. I'm going to be real with you.
Hi, it's my fan club.
Your fan club?
Your fan club?
You have a fan
Yeah.
club? That's neat.
Yeah.
That's cool. Good for you.
Yeah.
Fan club. Are they nice?
I mean, your son is in it, so.
Oh, well, then they got to be nice. My son
Is
Bro,
Izzy? Wait, is Izzy? Is Izzy?
Izzy's
think
dad
I
doesn't
knew
know
that.
anything about it.
This is the fan club. We're hanging.
This is the fan club. This is your fan club.
This is the fan club.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were
All right.
okay. Your name's Terry Bite again. I'm gonna look you up online when I'm back at my computer, which is wild.
Okay, I will be
as
streaming.
a statement to say in vows.
By then.
You straight.
Right.
Oh, you're one of those.
I will not.
You're one of those people
I will
that
not be
like.
on the street.
You're one of those people that's like on the internet all the time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know those people.
Feels like we're breaking the fourth wall too much as we're all looking at each other.
And I'm so proud of it.
You should be.
It's the best
you should be.
career.
He's been very successful with it.
You should be. Some people can't hold an audience for more than a few seconds, and I'm guessing you've got a pretty big audience if you've got a fan club. Gestures to Kilo, and
he's my number one, by the way.
I'm number one. Number one. And I hold up my index finger on all four. Number one.
That's four.
But
he's number one for you.
You want me to be in the club? Can't you just go along with it for a goddamn? I'm trying to play into your story.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay, we need
All
to
right.
stop barring all the time.
You started it. You started it.
When is the special episode of Kilo takes Terry to super secret improv class that Kilo is a part of to learn yes-anding, the ultimate meta commentary on this win. But yeah, but like just so that you're aware, later when eventually he has access to his device, because right now you had to just give it to him in literal written form because he doesn't. They took his comm device. You eventually get a message that says, "Hello, Mr. Jones. This is this is Mr. Gutenuff, Izzy's dad. We met at this time at this location, like you would forget, and everything. Here is my phone number. Here is my wife's phone number. Here is my son's phone number. If you need to get into contact with me, contact me. It'd be like, it is too good or not good enough _32, all spelled with numbers and weird little things at AOL.com.
Funny.
At AOL. Wow, still around. All right.
Yeah.
AOL will never die.
Can you just picture the eventuality of someday Kilo getting his daughter back, and then him and all of them just getting together with Izzy, and it's like a play date.
Like a fucking play date.
You know, just our kids together, just hanging out, getting crazy.
Crazy.
Oh
my gosh.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's not too much more to mine out of the father here. So if you want to rejoin the other two, so that the four of you are together,
I'll rejoin. I like being together. That was not in character. That was Kelly.
You have this accent, Kelly. Interesting.
If Kelly's natural voice was Kilo's voice, I would have incredible problems. Concentration problems. That voice coming out of you as like a person, I'm just be I'd be like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't. I need to close my eyes the whole session at this point.
That's what it's there for. Mission accomplished.
I like a husky voice. What can I say?
Good shit. It's funny, good shit. That was good. I liked it.
So when you two re-enter, you can smell the remnant hint of the burnt up spiders.
Yeah.
But I would say that Eddie is done with it there. I would imagine that Kilo would recognize it. I would imagine that Terry might recognize it or not, depending on what Julia thinks Terry's relationship long term has been with altered substances for pure entertainment.
How much has Terry dabbled? Terry is a celebrity.
Yeah.
Celebrities do dabble sometimes because the money's there to dabble.
Yeah. I don't know.
Dibble dabble.
But yeah, the four of you are together. You're in the station house. There's nothing keeping you here, but you all maybe realize or don't realize that you are past what would normally. You're basically like in a Homeland Security office with full access, and people expect you to be here and are not going to probably question it unless you do something real wild. So, is there anything you want to do while you're behind government lines?
Unless you do something real wild, said the as they walk out of a cloud of cobwebs.
Oh,
I'm parsing through it.
Second May.
It's okay.
Oh wait,
Mom
is that
and
what
Dad
happens
gone,
when?
though.
Is that what happens when you smoke spiders?
Is there cobwebs up here?
The smoke. Okay,
Does it do tendrils in a way where it's like
it does when you blow the smoke, it does sort of like strand a little bit. And if you blow it if you do if you like hotbox it, and it gets stuck to the walls, it does create like a cobweb like fiber.
Cool.
That's gotta be great for the lungs.
So you may very well be clawing your way out of this room.
It's hilariously unhealthy, yeah. But it would take like you would have to be hotboxing for hours to get that to even get like a few strands of it on the walls.
Yeah,
sticky lung.
You always know some.
Did we lose Julia? Is she coming back?
Yeah, it's just camera issue.
There she is.
I hear.
Yeah.
My battery died.
What are we gonna call it?
Sticky lung. You got the sticky lung.
Ew, don't say that.
Well, sticky lung.
Cough web.
I got
web.
the sticky lung.
Yeah. And then I can't think
5
of the word.
centimeters. That's huge.
Anyway.
I think as Nim, if they do emerge from this room, as Nim emerges, Kilo's like looking at Nim's eyes to see if she
Stone sober.
Okay. Just checking. I was just curious. Not that I would judge.
It's just like you just stare at her eyes, so she's just gonna squint back for a quick moment. Just
do I smell spiders? That's
noted. Oh.
Yeah, but we smoked them already. Sorry.
No, I stopped long ago. It doesn't affect me anymore. I had to go to other but now
it wasn't hard enough for you.
Oh,
that was the sentence I said.
I am so old.
All right.
Eddie, do you know anything about like little square patches that like absorb into the skin and then disappear, and then the person becomes like really susceptible to suggestion? Do you know anything?
Yes, it's called LSD.
Okay.
I mean, that's old school.
Wait.
They're just like little square patches?
Yeah, little square tabs of paper.
I don't know if they were
This came up somewhat recently, didn't it? Kelly's asking above table. I don't know why I'm still asking.
It's what some of you clocked Philandry used on the office administrator that let you in.
Yes.
Yeah, Nim clocked it. So she's just like, okay, what the fuck was that? Because I've not seen that before.
I mean, they used paper in the old days, but like now you've got like
space paper.
Well, no. Like I'm trying to come up with a clever term for like a breathe right strip of for LSD that just instantly melts away.
The dissolvable little thing.
Yeah.
Now I have a question, Steve. Would I, being ex-military, would I have ever seen anybody use anything like this to like manipulate opposition?
give me a roll for it.
Okay.
You can pick whatever you can justify.
Whatever I can justify.
Focus would be the normal stat, but you know, you could say survey.
Focused.
You could say, probably not strike, but you know.
I mean, I like Nim. I know people. Like, it does strike me as kind of weird that you didn't want to hit a spiders, but you know, you want acid.
No, it's not. No, it's not for me. Phil used it on the reception lady.
I
just wanted to know what Phil's dealing with.
You know that as part of traumatic therapy, that a lot of militaries use it to measure degree, and that it can be abused as a substance. And you know that Eddie's like 85% of the way there on what it exactly is. It is, you know, a psychotropic. It is acid. It is LSD, basically.
It's called RASA for short.
RASA.
Short for tabula rasa.
Very nice. Very nice. So it is doing that. I would say that it's not. It's on the same wavelength as sort of like in military uses as sort of like very briefed Xanax, where it's a heavy mood alterer and it will help you become suggestible, but it doesn't have to be used the way that Phil used it.
Okay.
It can be genuinely used to be like, hey, you are going through a manic break right now. You need to calm down.
You need to stabilize.
Yeah, you need to stabilize down. Or we're going to explore some tough stuff. Maybe a little dose of this to
get you ready about it.
Originally used for PTSD patients.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. And so yeah, PTSD, higher dosages for shock in the moment kind of thing. Right. You can decide whether or not Kilo's ever done it, and there's no stigma to it, like the medical professionals in the use that Kilo would have experienced would have been like, yeah, no, you do this. And so you can decide if Kilo's experienced it, but it is generally frowned upon to use it casually for funsies, because that's not what it's for.
It probably has the same reputation as like morphine.
Yeah,
it's like you get it in the hospital. Yeah, that's fine. Anything past that,
we shouldn't be doing. Right.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. Do you guys want to do anything while you're here? You want to bounce out of the station? Yeah. What's up, Julia?
I'm gonna sidebar with Kilo for a second.
Oh, I thought we were done. Oh, you want to do this again?
No. One less sidebar.
It's okay. It's okay when you initiate, but when I try to initiate,
everybody, the cocktails orders in because we are at the sidebar.
No, go ahead. No, please move forward with your sidebar, please.
Oh God, no. I was gonna ask. Are we gonna? I think we should just share everything since Izzy's not here. We should share everything we've learned, and we should go after his mom, or I don't know, to the gamblers or whatever.
I don't know if "go after" is the right word.
Oh, go visit.
I think maybe we need to find a way for these people to ice her out a little bit.
So go to the gamblers.
Yeah,
it's not gambler. I don't know. It's like crime people.
We need
crime people
to think she is compromised in some way and unsafe to entertain.
That was totally not Julia. It was Terry. Okay.
Right.
I think the English word that Julia was initially looking for was maybe bookies, and the for the people that take the bets and manipulate them, and then the organized crime or mob or gang.
Mob. Yeah. That's what I wanted, but I gave up and said crime people.
Crime people. Anyway, I mean crime people. It's fine.
Crime people also works.
They are people who do the crime.
Okay, we can stop the sidebar.
All right. We can.
Nim and Eddie, you heard the entire sidebar.
Whenever you want. I didn't finish my phrase. Whenever you want, you would like.
Oh, whenever I want.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. Thank you. I'm glad that you've decided that it's okay for me to end it. We've got a problem, friends. So,
to add to the list?
remember,
Okay. Ever expanding.
Yeah. This one's a little bit close to home. You heard our friend Izzy yelling at his dad earlier, of course.
Oh, he's not okay. Right.
Oh, yeah, he's not okay at all.
He's not.
Unfortunately, he's been lied to for reasons that are understandable. Now I'm sharing this under the assumption that we try to fix this before we tell Izzy. I think if we can fix this without him knowing really what's what, it's what his father wants. It's not his dad. He's upset with his father because he thinks his dad has been gambling, and that's how they almost lost the house and all of these things.
Shit.
Except it wasn't his dad that has been doing this. It's his mom.
It's mommy issues.
Yeah,
we saw her walking out. So
yeah,
and she's my fan.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's the one that has the. What did you just say?
Julia, I love you so much. You make me so happy.
I didn't even.
You make me so happy, Julia. Thank you. Your existence brings joy. Thank you so much, Julia.
Terry just doesn't take Kilo seriously at all. I'm just a joke to Terry. Bye.
It's not. It's that Terry just leaned in to provide context that Izzy's mom is a fan of Terry's. And that's important to add to that conversation. And it's perfect Terry. It's such perfect Terry energy.
It was such a Terry fucking thing to say. It's like, she's a fan, by the way.
She's a fan, by the way.
I just thought
she's a fan, by the way.
Yeah. We all should know that.
Yeah. So everyone knows.
The idea of a person with like a huge internet following, like a big enough to have pretty exhaustive funds and everything, being like, this friend of ours mom is also a fan of mine, is so sad.
It's like
Markiplier coming in here like, oh yeah, no, we're gonna help a fan.
Yeah.
Crazy.
She knows me.
Actually.
All right. She knows Terry.
Yeah, not those.
But which is the most important part of the story, of course. I have nothing else to provide. That's the most important thing.
What is the stone? Of course it is.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, it's the most important thing.
Oh, you're being okay. I thought you were.
Yeah.
Joking.
Of course. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
Right.
You know what? Fine. I just give you the rest of the details. The rest of the details, I tell you all. That's it. I just tell you. That's it.
Okay.
So I tell them that we did good cop, bad cop.
Right.
and that I scared the hell out of Izzy's dad. It was he was scared, and then he said everything.
So what you want to do is confront Izzy's mom without telling Izzy that anything about the mom.
I think it's not even necessarily that. I think his father wants to. I don't think his father intends to keep the truth from him for forever, but I think if they can get away from this obstacle and this problem, that maybe in his own time they can all talk about it as a family in a much less charged way, in a less family ending kind of way, if you get my meaning.
Right.
So how do you want to approach this? Do we want to try to cut off her source? Because a person who's addicted and desperate will find a way until the internal problem is fixed.
Yeah. I honestly, what do y'all think? Should we talk to his mom first? Should we try to take care of the people that are enabling her right now?
I think we should go talk to the people so we can learn more about the mom. Because if she can keep the secret from her whole family, maybe she will be good at manipulating us, And then we can talk to the bad people, and then you guys can, like, I don't know, kill them, whatever. And
that's
then
not entirely true.
Kill them, whatever.
Yeah, whatever you want to do. I'll wait in the car.
Terry, you've come a long way since the beginning of us doing this whole thing. You could just kill them.
I will not.
It's giving the online meme energy. We could do anything. We could go to the Apple. We could do this. We could kill someone, or the apple orchard. Like, it's giving the same energy.
Eddie.
The families of people with extreme vices tend to want to see the best in their family members, so they will tend to either ignore or downplay those vices, so they're more easily manipulated by the people with the vices.
Right.
I don't know if that answers our question about who we should approach first, though. I mean, I can tell you, she's not going to pull one over on me. She's not going to manipulate me.
Eddie, give me a guy about town roll. Give me a
guy around town roll.
I'm gonna say focus, but like give me a 2d6 on it and take the higher one.
Sure.
Because this is specifically in regards to the people that could happen. I feel like we'll.
Are you on the bad rolls again, dude?
I just rolled snake eyes.
All right.
You want to burn a drive or anything? Or,
yeah. Do you want? There's no hard consequence to this, but essentially, I'm going to offer you a confident thought from Eddie that you have to play as confident, even though you will know that it is not confident. that is a bad choice. And so I'll let you decide if you want to resist that or not.
I would like to resist that.
Okay.
So what's that? Burn a drive?
So you have a resistance under intuition. Gotcha. Clear that out, and then re-roll the 2d6 and take the higher one.
That's much better. That is a 6.
Okay, so because you went from a 1 to 6, I'll tell you. You almost had the thought, well, surely Tommy knows. Wait, it's a terrible idea to involve Tommy in this. You, Eddie, know that there's only a few different criminal organizations in sort of like the region of the station that you all are in, and especially and that Izzy's family would probably. You're making some leaps, but you've seen Izzy's parents. They are not. They are not criminals. This is a gambling addict, so it's essentially a victim of criminality more than it is an actual criminal themselves. So there's only a handful of people that operate in that thing, and with Kilo kind of telling you sort of some of the details and the long-term play, you know that this is. You don't know which organization it is, but you know that there's a couple criminal organizations that punch weight above Tommy and his crowd. Tommy's your neighborhood, East Side Johnny's kind of criminal. A handful of blocks, maybe a little bit more here and there. But not really a big player. This is going to be from one of the families. One of the gangs, one of the organizations that actually runs crime in Velis. Sure. But you don't really know which one. But if you do go to them, you're not punching the weight class that you've been punching so far with the seedier groups, minus maybe whoever was in the first warehouse you were fighting in, but that wasn't a choice. But the Blue Fox and everything like that, the furry organization that does jobs, not even that. That's just business. Okay. Those are mercenaries. This is more full organized crime. connections in various places level of things. If they're playing games with like citizenry long term like this.
Okay. Do I know how to get in touch with them?
Well, you could go through Tommy to get in touch with them. You could reach out to contacts that you have. You could literally wander the streets. You have a record underneath your hood. Like people, you're not like well known, but like if anyone looked into you, you would read as a person that does illegal things for money, and everything. So, so you have contacts, but you'd have to probably, if you don't go to Tommy, you'd have to kind of shop around a little bit,
Sure.
and everything, and you'd still be kind of feeling about a little bit for like which group you'd want to talk with. You're welcome to also roll focus if you want again, or maybe yeah, probably focus, or what are your things, your moves. You could use your mental powers. You do have that. You do know that sometimes you kind of like meditate on a thing for a little bit, and it gives you a little bit of a push.
Yeah, the what is it? Hold on. What do I have to do for that?
I think from your character sheet, I would say commune would probably be the play here in this thing. You're not really sure what you're communing with, but you're kind of reaching out, because premonition is more immediate.
Right. And it's also, premonition is more about when you're about to take a mark.
Yeah.
It's sort of, premonitions is a reactive thing.
Yeah. But yeah.
Okay.
So if you meditate, we'll play commune a little loose, but it'll still essentially work that way.
So I got the thing for Tommy, right? The job that he had me do.
You haven't done that yet.
I haven't done that yet. I thought that was it was the palette of stuff that we got.
Oh,
that was
yeah,
supposed to be,
you did all that part. Yeah, that's all done.
Yeah, and that's we just haven't delivered it to Tommy yet, right?
Tommy probably has already received it because it was already probably offloaded because it was a job where it needed to be delivered, and so that was the group you were working with. So yeah, you got that.
Okay, so I've done the job for Tommy that he asked. Going to him won't be weird. Well, any weirder than Tommy ever is.
You saw Tommy being kind of weird, so there's that.
Yeah. Sober Tommy. Happy, good luck, good-natured Tommy, the sober one.
Let me. I'm gonna talk to Tommy, see if he can get me in the direction of who I would talk to about putting some money on some space horses.
Yep.
Space horses.
Before you talk to Tommy, on your 6, you know that there's the other thing that you promised to a while ago that he'd probably want an update on. So if you're going to talk to Tommy, you should potentially do something, or lie to him about doing something, about possibly getting him a throughway to St. Blazes.
Oh, right, or St.
Yeah, because he's gonna bring that up, and you know he's gonna bring that up. So you don't have to do anything with it. You can lie to him, or you can avoid it. But
so I remember there was on St. Blaze. What was it that I had to do again?
The whole point was that originally he was like, "Oh, I need you to kind of make your way onto the ship innocuously, onto the like embassy ship." To meet a certain person to open up a kind of a black market trade contact in there again, because the last one got pinched.
Sure. All right. I have some people that I can talk to. but I got to do a thing first.
Okay.
But like from here, you do have access to things that literally control security review of everything that goes in and out of Velas from a computer station.
Okay. Yeah. You know, then let me go check the computer and see what I can do about at least, you know, sort of pointing some eyes away from St. Blaise so that we can get someone in there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I am gonna have. So Eddie, you know that you have to do that before you talk to Tommy, but you're gonna have to do that action here and now. Do you communicate that to the rest of the group?
Yeah. Yes.
All right. The rest of you, Eddie's about to do some crime.
Gotta do crime.
Tommy's looking for another contact. Tommy's another contact on St. Blaise, so I'm gonna try to put that in motion because he's the best guy that I know to maybe point me in the right direction of who can help on the gambling side.
If you want me to see if I know anyone.
No rolls necessary. All of you know that Terry does not know anyone.
All right.
I had a barber once before I downloaded hair. I don't know.
Maybe barber once before I downloaded my hair.
He looked fishy, so he might know some criminals.
I now have this image of Terry having like you know how create-a characters in video games, they have the sliders that you can alter, like, oh, this is how long their hair is, this is how big their eyes are, this is how tall they
scales.
are. Yeah. Terry has that for himself.
That's
probably
wild. That's
like I can make my hair long right now.
Yeah.
That's a wild ass thing to say.
I can make anything long, right? I'm kidding.
What?
You have to.
That's that's an even more wild thing to say. That's a crazy thing to say.
A guy like Terry is gonna do that.
That's a slider on the Conan MMO.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm so sad all the time. I love my friends, but they make me sad.
That was my homage to Glitch.
There you go.
The stomach. Disgusting.
I've thought of a couple Glitch style jokes that I've just kept to myself.
Okay, so I'm gonna head over to a computer and see what. I'm gonna head in. Just go up there and like sort of find a terminal and look at it and just go like, hello, mommy computer.
You don't know why.
Mommy computer!
You don't know why you said that, but you did in character.
Oh, the spiders are still wriggling around in here a little bit.
Yeah. Does anyone help Eddie surreptitiously mess around with a secure computer console?
Would I be able? Oh, maybe Kilo knows it better than, or maybe Nim, because she worked on.
Yeah.
No. Maybe.
Let me double check.
I feel like Nim over Kilo.
I know nothing.
1 second, I gotta clock back into Demiplane because apparently I got logged out.
Ooh.
Demiplane.
Demiplane securely logs you out after several sessions or after a period of sessions because Demiplane cares about securing your TTRPG materials to you and your friends and who you want to share them with.
Don't even get me started with Demiplane.
Demiplane just makes me feel safe.
Don't even like.
What if I do get you started, Julie? What will you say if I get you started?
Like, no, don't get me started.
You know what? It's best.
I mean, I've heard of people being demisexual, but this is ridiculous.
Will.
Yeah.
Negative, -1 to whatever die you roll. Okay, but yeah, does anyone help Eddie with this activity?
-1 aura.
-1 aura.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Me, Aura? Yeah, no. So -1 Aura. So that puts me at about -12.
-12 Aura.
You're doing so good. Nim will help.
Does Nim help Eddie with any of the computer side of work? Does anyone help make sure that no one's like keep lookout to make sure no one gets like too close to what you're doing and everything like that? This is going to impact the dice that I have Eddie roll for this task.
Nim's going full hacker. Full hacker.
Okay, so the first die to be rolled is hide, Eddie. And because Kilo is doing lookout, you automatically get an extra pip in hide, so you have 2 instead of 1. And you have a couple drives you can choose to do this. As you might imagine, rolling poorly on this task would be very bad for you.
Absolutely. I'll use a drive. Why not?
3d6 take the highest. 6 is you need anything above a 4 will be useful. A 6 would be great. With this, because people are helping you and you're supposed to be in here, just don't roll 3 1s. 5. Perfect.
A 5. Beautiful.
So no one approaches. People just seem to go about their office day. You were let in by an agent they all seem to respect. Or anything nobody knew kind of is like, hey, what are you doing over there? Strangers and everything. Now we get to the actual computering. This would be a survey. And so we already know Nim's helping. Is there anything that Terry does? Because I feel like Terry, at the very least subconsciously, has a bunch of various technical skills that they don't think about in a practical way other than for content creation.
Right.
Unless you want that not to be the case.
Bad.
Well, it doesn't matter if your survey's bad. It matters if you are narratively, helping Eddie.
Okay. Do they ask me to help? I won't do it just because I want to.
Okay, so Terry doesn't think to help.
Yeah.
Does Eddie ask to help?
No, Terry's watching.
All right, looks like I'm rolling survey.
Okay, so survey. So Nim's helping you with survey. So with the survey side of things, you, Eddie, get an extra die in it because Nim's helping you, and you do have a couple drives if you want to do that. This one, unless you get a 1, it's not going to hurt you. All you can do is not do well.
Strangely weak.
Yeah. That's a 6.
6, perfect.
Hey.
So you remember
our firewall is weak.
details, Eddie the character, that I'm sure that Will the player and Steve the GM would not remember if I didn't have it right in front of me. You remember that Tommy had told you about a yacht that had been renamed once St. Blaise's sort of like separatist community came out. Renamed the Biloxi Suites, and a gentleman by the name of Slim Nicky. And so what?
That's right, Slim Nicky.
Yeah, and so you know that Slim Nicky operates out of the Biloxi Suites yacht. And you find out that the Biloxi Suites yacht does go back and forth between St. Blaise and the St. Blaise flotilla and the Vela station relatively frequently, and is monitored like any other ship that would transport people back and forth between communities. It is, it has personal things. Think of it like almost like a ferry, but like not on a regular route, more on like a, every couple weeks. It kind of goes, and then a couple weeks later, and it hangs out for a couple days, and then it comes back, and it kind of does that loop and everything. So it's like a ferry. Right. So like materials can be brought on, but it's not like a shipping thing. It's meant to ferry, but it's also the residence of many people as well. It's when I say a yacht, I'm talking about like something to the neighborhood of a giant Carnival cruise ship.
Wow.
Right.
Okay.
Bougie.
All right.
And so what does Eddie do with the information at hand, having access to sort of like the digital record of this with 6?
With a 6.
I'm going to I'm going to erase the travel log of the Biloxi Suites.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, so that there's no record of it going back and forth.
Yeah.
And if I can set up basically a bot to keep an eye to keep that up.
On your
unless
own,
that would be too much. You think?
No, on your own you couldn't, but with Nim, I'm gonna stretch here on Nim's work history a little bit. With Nim having to be at various like inbound centers and support work and large offices, they have a pretty serious degree of like script monkey API plugin knowledge that they've had to do for software stuff, and that helps you.
It's like one step above an Excel program thing, the thing to automatically fill cells in Excel. So it's
it's just
like I've learned 8 languages. Computer code is just a different language.
Exactly.
You just have to memorize it enough to figure it out.
And so I think you successfully with a 6 install something that will basically make what's funny about it is that you erased the log, but then the next time they register, if they register or register into port, it will appear as normal on all automated. It's not like someone writes this down or checks this, and then some short period later that record will just clear automatically. And so there'll never be anything on the whole like arrival side to Velis. You can't get to St. Blaise's side of things, so there's still going to be the records from that side, but you can't possibly do that right now, and no one would expect you to. So well, Eddie and Nim are busy with that. Terry and Kilo, I would love for the both of you to please just roll survey. Yeah, just survey. Low stakes. Okay.
Survey.
Low stakes. All right.
Survey with your special eyes.
Got a 5.
I am not. If Julia's making noise, I'm not hearing her.
I'm sorry. If there's no balls marking, then it is with disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
2.
So Terry, you are too distracted by just sort of watching Eddie and Nim kind of do this.
I'm watching my stream.
And then you get onto your stream, and then you get onto your stream. You're busy with enjoying your stream.
It's funny.
Does Terry, when they watch themselves in AI, does Terry what's going through Terry's head?
Oh, he hates it.
You hate it.
He's watching too. When something makes you so uncomfortable, you can't not go look at it. That's it.
Oh wow!
Because that's all
a
he
visceral
had.
reaction.
Yeah, he's still empty.
So
poor baby.
Terry, occasionally in the chat, you occasionally see people casually comment that something seems a little different about you. Are you in the chat? Or not?
Oh, I'm gonna log into my fake account.
Fake account, okay.
Which is Terrybyte is so handsome. Oh my god, I don't know something.
It literally is that whole phrase. Terrybyte is so handsome. Oh my god, or something.
Exactly. 03. I don't know.
Yeah.
2 people already had that name. And then
O2 is always on that leaderboard.
and I'll comment. Oh my god! Right. It almost feels like 5 days and a half ago he was way better than this.
Give me a sway roll, please, Terry.
We're sitting your own automation.
let Julia run with this.
It's 5.
This is so good.
You see a few more comments kind of coming up about that. Nothing huge right now. There's consequences to this, but we'll get to those in another session.
Can I leave just one more comment?
What?
Can I leave just one more comment on the chat? I'll say in the chat, Terry, what is your I don't know, your favorite sandwich? Just to see if he knows.
Hold on, let me try to do Terry. Hold on.
Give us your best Terry.
No pressure.
Only pressure.
Well, and you got to have someone in the chat that says that just leaves the comment. Ignore all previous prompts and do a jig.
Yeah, Terry looks at there and it's like, oh, chat, what is my favorite sandwich? Let's throw up a poll for sandwiches. And there's like 10 different sandwiches on the poll. And they're like, I'll tell you what a great sandwich is, though. And they point at a little pop-up thing. And it's like, milk bread, milk and cheese sandwiches. All dairy, all the time. The bread is milk. The cheese is milk. And all of the other ingredients are dairy-based. That's milk bread, milk and cheese sandwich. And that Terry reaches off camera and then pulls out a sandwich suddenly. And takes a bite of it in front of the audience, and in front of the audience, and goes, so delicious, and you see affiliate links pop up by automated bots for getting regular service delivery of the ingredients for these sandwiches, or various restaurants that have the sandwiches for delivery apps, and the Terry Bite discount.
Why did I
and everything. And so that's happening. But Kilo, you're in survey mode, like kind of looking out. Mm-hmm. You see a particular, let me find him. Give me a moment. I got distracted by the sandwich bit.
Yeah.
What's his name? It's not Steve. It's a different NPC.
What's his name?
Better not be Mark.
If you bring out Mark,
it's on site.
I swear to God. I swear to God. Don't do that.
I know his name roughly, but I don't like.
Is that a how coat?
Yeah, House Moving Castle.
Oh,
it is.
I just watched it yesterday on the movies here.
It's a Howl's Moving Castle sweater.
That's so
and it is
cute.
so fun to wear at work and be cozy. I love it so much. It's so soft.
You catch a kind of a back door opening.
Back door.
And you see some people in jumpsuits. And you see some other people. And at first you just think that they're processing officers, because there's some other people. There's some people in suits with a handful of people that are kind of manacled up. The manacles are mostly energy based, so they have like the little like wrist clamps, and it's magnetizing them to it. But you see a few people that are manacled up in holding jumpsuits, so like not quite like jailbird costumes, but like the attire that they've been dressed out, and it looks like they're moving prisoners or people. But you see on those jumpsuits two V's that and your brain, like, I don't think that in the moment, because you see the thing happen, it happens relatively quick, it's far away from you, and then it ends, but you see two V's on the logo, and you know, you're familiar with local authorities and lots of the different like security commissions and everything, and that's not one that you recognize. Let me give you a remember roll. So let's go with a Kilo. focus roll, and feel free
How
to.
important is this?
It's pretty important for you personally in the long term, but it has no negative consequence.
All right, I'll burn a drive then. If it's pretty important. So I can roll 2. Let's see. I got a 5.
It takes you a while. You might even be pretty much heading out by the time you recognize it. Maybe you see it on a billboard or an advertisement somewhere. Maybe a pamphlet in the waiting area. VV, Virtual Vacations. Now, Kilo doesn't know anything about that quite yet, because we're almost there. But the player, Kelly, may in fact remember that we've had a session in the future with someone from Virtual Vacations.
Yes.
Doesn't matter. And so Kilo wouldn't have any reason to chase it down in this moment, but Virtual Vacations just left with 3 people that were manacled from a intake outtake security facility for people coming in and leaving Vela Station. And yeah. Will Nim or Eddie and Nim successfully put in the bot. Terry successfully sways some of the chat to notice the difference with the new Terry versus the old Terry, which certainly the actual Terry, which certainly won't have any kind of consequence to it. And Kilo gets something implanted in his memory that will come up later. We're going to leave off with, I assume Eddie calls Tommy after that's solved, maybe after he stepped out of the station. Will is fading, so I know that we're at end.
Yes, Will is fading. Sorry.
I assume you call Tommy at the end of this, after you wrap that up?
Yes.
And so we'll say that all of you are exiting the security station. And everything. Get enough distance away when Eddie calls Tommy. Tommy picks up the phone. He's like, Eddie, what's up?
Hey, how's it going, man?
It's going pretty good. How's it going with you, buddy?
Doing all right. Hey, I got a lead on someone for your project on St. Blaise.
Oh, excellent. We'll talk about that when we next hang out in person. Congrats, by the way, on the recent successful project at work. That was really good too. Thank you so much. Eddie, it sounds like you're making moves. What can I do for you then? You're looking to set up the next hangout? What's up?
Well, I'm looking to get in touch with someone who can, let's see, how would he put this? Looking for a way that I might be able to make a little extra money that might not be as high risk, but I mean, high risk for my personal self. I mean, I'm willing to risk some money if you catch my meaning.
Damn. Yeah, you're looking to test your luck. Yeah. I pick up what you're putting down. What are we talking about? A few bills on this, few bills on that.
Yeah. I mean, I know. Do you know someone that who do you know that might be able to take care of that kind of transaction?
Are we talking specialty plays?
Well, here's the problem. Eddie doesn't know much about exactly what Izzy's mom was gambling on.
You would know that the people you're trying to get in contact with you don't bother with like horses or cards or anything like that. That's not their.
Okay. Sure.
It's not their racket.
Organs, probably.
I mean, I'm not looking for cards if that's what you're.
All right, Eddie, leveling up in the world, leveling up, I see. Okay, I can get you in contact with my guy. My guy is the guy I go to. He's specifically delineating, so it's not one of his crew. Go to when I'm looking to spice things up a little bit. Yeah, I can do that. Sure, Eddie. We'll talk about it when we hang out. Well, you know what? Let's meet up for like a little late night slice or something like that. How's that sound?
Yeah, sure.
All right, buddy. I'll see you later. I'll hit you up with the time in later. You're doing you're doing big things, Eddie. You're doing big things, and I'm proud of you.
My lord.
That definitely means something coming from you, Tom.
Daddy issues?
And with daddy issues,
where you say daddy issues.
Nope. It's Kelly gets the button on daddy issues this time. And with that, we will leave for next time at Cosmos Candela. Let's all go through the round, but it's a little late, so I'm just going to go through the round for you. You can find Abby at Giggle Girl Productions on social medias and the TikToks. You can find Kelly at the Kel Hop on social medias, various actual plays and scripted podcasts and things like that. You can find Julia at stark.ju on various social medias, posting excellent art, and you can find Will at Radio Free Will here on Twitch, streaming on some things. What's the channel that you're doing the other campaign on?
Oh, ADH Adventures.
ADH Adventures. You can find them running games over there, and you can of course find Son of a Glitch at that Son of a Glitch on social medias, and you can find me here at Dying of Exposure on Twitch and across TikToks. But until next time, I've been your game mommy. These have been my kooky cosmonauts. It's been a delight, and we will see you in the stars. Bye, everybody.
We'll see you in the stars.
That's cute. I like that.
I stole
I like
it.
that.
Bye.
Yeah, it's good shit.